Hi guys, it's Mary Beth and I'm back with another video today. It is May 14th, Saturday, so happy Saturday or happy whatever day whenever you're watching this. It's the afternoon and my son is taking a nap, so I thought I would take a few of these blessedly free moments that I have and um, record a quick video. I'm going to do things a little bit backwards today. So what I'm going to do is talk about some of my favorite must-have, go-to, standby favorite beauty products that I could not do a full face without, or probably would if I were only doing a quick 1-2, don't want to look like I am sick with the flu. um, quick 1-2 out the door products. Eyebrows, even the skin tone, that kind of thing. So we'll talk about that. And of course, I'm going to be drinking a cup of tea while making this. And today I am drinking a collagen infused matcha by TeAngle. This matcha has a really nice mild flavor on its own. It's not terribly green, but you can definitely taste a little bit of grassiness. It's not very, very green. I do add a tiny bit of Monin syrup to this. It's just the tiniest bit, makes such a difference. And I use the toasted marshmallow because it's just such a fun flavor. But this is, it's got some collagen in it and matcha, and how can you really go wrong? It's going to give you energy and it's, good for your hair, skin, and nails. So yeah, more of that, please. And so this is what it looks like. I'll link I will link the product in the description. So if you want to get this for yourself, but this is what it looks like. Matcha Collagen. I don't know how long they've had this, but I only found out about it recently. So I made the purchase and I do really like it. I've made this iced as well. And this is also a great tea iced. So let's get started. I'm going to talk about maybe 7 or 8 beauty products very briefly on each one. Just talk about why I like them. Now, just a quick little bit of background if you don't know anything about the channel, if you don't know anything about me. This is a channel about tea, primarily tea and beauty products, whether that be skincare or cosmetics or body lotion, fragrance, any of those things that fall under sort of beauty and skincare. And so I'll be talking about most of the things will be face, beauty products. So I'm going to start with a good old standby drugstore brand that you can get at, I believe, Target. Walgreens now carries it, and you can find it in some CVS drugstores. But this is called Pixi On the Glow Blush. This is a tinted moisture stick. So you would think with that name that it would be kind of like a sheer color, but it's actually not. There is quite a bit of pigment in this. And this is a beautiful kind of a glowy light pink that you can put on, and it gives you that beautiful just bit of pop of color on your cheeks. I I'm 41 now. Since I'm getting a little older, my blush placement has changed to, lift the face a little bit and, give people the illusion that you're younger than you are. But this just has such a beautiful color to it, and you can kind of wear this in the summer or in the winter as a day look, and it's really nice. And the thing I love about it is that it's a cream blush. Powder blushes are fine and I use them, but I really like cream blushes because you can blend them so nicely and because you can intensify the pigment and the color by layering it. And if you mess up with your powder blush, it's really hard to go back and fix that mistake. So this is one of my favorite products. And the other thing about, as your skin ages, it's a lot nicer to work with cream products, especially foundations and concealers and things of that nature, blushes included, because my skin is a lot more friendly and looks better when I use cream-based makeup products, face products especially. There was a time when I used everything was cream-based, from my eyeshadows to my eyebrow products to my concealer and foundation and everything. There was literally not one powder product I put on my face for a good 3 years. But now I'm incorporating everything. Another item that I love so much lately is the Tarte Gifted Mascara. It comes in this really interesting looking, I don't know if this is like a bamboo container, but the wand is really nice, and it has a great brush, as you can see those bristles there. This is a really beautiful mascara. The formula is very nice. I'm not sure if this is water-based or gel-based or what, but this is a really, really nice. Oh, it's Amazonian clay, of course. This is a fantastic mascara. It doesn't clump up. It doesn't dust on the bottom of your eyes or on top of your cheek. If you've had it on for a little while, you can pop a quick layer of this on after you've gone to the gym, and your lashes just look fantastic. I love that mascara, and I probably always will. We have one of my all-time favorites, the Winky Lux Precision Uni-brow pencil. This is a great pencil because you can really get into that kind of fine-tuning the eyebrow, and one shade really does suit everybody. If you're blonde or if you have fair hair and fair skin, it's very simple. All you do is use the product very lightly. If you have darker hair or, darker skin and you really want your brows to pop and show up, you simply use more pressure when applying the pencil, and that will therefore give you more pigment and more color. So when you listen to the description of this product, you're like, that's not going to work, but it actually does. I recently started foiling my hair. You can't tell because I'm getting it done in about a week or so, but I have a lot more blonde color in my hair now than I used to, so I really had to lighten my eyebrows in order for that not to look weird. And I just used a lot less pressure when applying my Winky Lux Unibrow, and it really does work. I will also link all of these additional products in the description below, so you can check them out and give them a peek if you like. This is such a wonderful product, and Winky Lux is a really cool brand. I know a lot of people think that they're kind of marketed towards a younger group, but I find that a lot of their products, even if they do seem to be marketed towards a younger age group, I still really like the products, and I think they're very reasonably priced considering the quality and the packaging, and what a great job they do getting your items to you and giving you rewards for your purchases. And I just think they're a really cool company, and they're a woman-owned company. They're very innovative. It's Glow Concept is the name of the company if you're interested in investing in them. I don't know anything about that stuff, but if I were an investor, I would definitely invest in Glow Concepts because I think this company is going places fast. It already has been. It's no secret to anybody who's familiar with my channel that I love Origins products. When I was a young lady, I worked at a Origins flagship store, and the location has since closed, but I'm still a huge fan of the brand. I'm still a avid user of many of their skincare and cosmetics products, and one of the items that I love is the Blooming Shine Nourishing Lip Glaze. It has this beautiful kind of minty scent to it. It's very light, and their colors are so beautiful. They really pop. They're sheer, and they have this gorgeous, just perfect color for everyone. The thing I love about a lot of Origins things is they're universal, especially their cosmetics. You can buy like 1 or 2 or 3 items, and they'll suit just about anybody, any skin tone, any age. Anybody can wear it. And this is one of those really interesting neutral color glosses. This is called Honey Bloom. And it looks good over lipstick. It looks great by itself. You can just pop on a little liner if you want something neutral, even something a little bit pink or a little bit brown if you want to bring out certain colors in it more. And it's really a very, it's got kind of a gold sparkle in it, and I would call it sort of a dark golden apricot, but it's really, it's quite beautiful, and it's a little warm, but it's a wonderful, comfortable color. It does not bleed. And it just makes me want to smile. I love this lip gloss. I love all of the Origins products, and the lip glosses are phenomenal. Hang on just a moment. I have a couple things I want to grab over here. Um, I have some primers here that I want to talk about. If you are a beauty buff, and I'm sure a lot of people watching are, you are no stranger to the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This is the original formula. They used to never come in these large tubes. You only used to be able to get them in these teeny weeny little tubes. This product is extremely popular, and I'm sure that there's maybe some people out there going, why wear an eyeshadow primer? It's just one more thing. It's going to take up more time. Well, that's kind of like saying, not even if you're a makeup aficionado, it's kind of like saying, why would you wear socks with your sneakers when you're going for a run or going to the gym? Because it's going to prevent you from sweating. It's going to prevent your sneakers from slipping off. It's going to prevent you from feeling gross. Really, and that's exactly what an eyeshadow primer does. It prevents your eyeshadow from feeling and looking gross and clumpy and creasy. It prevents your sweat from interfering with the placement of your shadow, and it really just provides a beautiful base so that all of your colors can really pop when you put them on. So it may seem like, some frivolous thing, but really you do want to use an eyeshadow primer, especially I feel if you're using any kind of really light pastel-y colors or really light neutrals, because you do want those to show up. And the other thing is you're going to end up, if you're not using something like this or something similar, you are going to end up really bombing through your product, and you're going to end up with an empty pan of eyeshadow really quickly, because you're going to have to keep layering it on and patting it on, and it's still going to slip off, especially when the weather is warm or you're sweating. And it doesn't have to be summer for that to happen. We all know what happens at the end of the day if you don't have a proper prime in your eyes, and the especially when you start to get those little fine lines, the eyeshadow somehow ends up like down here. And this stops that whole thing. So you just take a few moments and add this, and it is all day wear. You put this on in the morning and you can party all day and party all night, and your eyeshadow will still look fantastic. Another primer item that I am a huge fan of is the Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For. I am also a huge advocate of the Lashes to Die For, but we'll get into that later. This is a no-filter mattifying primer and complexion perfector. So if you use a product like this and then you apply your foundation or your blush and your bronzer or whatever you're putting on, even if you use it by itself, you could use it by itself and just put on like a very sheer kind of powder foundation just to even out your skin, throw on some lip gloss, put some mascara on, do your brows, and you're good to go. Because we've all had those days when we just do a really quick 1-2 and then we're out the door. But this is an item that really helps if you're working out and then you want to go out to dinner or something and you don't want to go through a whole thing. This is a really nice product to put on and, do a really quick makeup job, and nothing will come off. Your skin will look nice and even, and it will help your foundation and your bronzer, any kind of powders, whatever you have in your skin. It will really help it to stay in place and look even and beautiful, and it will also smooth out any kind of large pores that you may have, or fine lines, or wrinkles above the lips, which I have, wrinkles around the mouth, which I have. I can't afford things like fillers and collagen and injections and things like that, at this point in my life. So this is a wonderful option for people that don't, that just don't have the extra money for something like that. So, we tight budgeted gals have a few beauty tricks up our sleeve that we can rely on, and this is definitely one of them. And last but not least, I wanted to give an honorable mention to a really, really cool company called House of Lashes. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of them, and I love all lashes. I'm not a lash snob by any stretch of the imagination, but this company is really very cool, and they have some wonderful like starter kits and packages that you can get. One of the items that I got that I was so tickled pink by was this little eyelash holder. It's a Lash Compact. So you open it up, and it's got a beautiful mirror here, and it's got three kind of stages for your lashes. So these are bottom lashes right here, but these are spiked lashes right here, and then these are really kind of faux mink, very dramatic lash I have at the bottom. But I have a bunch of other lashes in this burlap Lash Stash case that they have. They have a product called Lash Stash. I'll link them below as well. But they have their own lash tweezers that really help you to apply them beautifully. They have their great, wonderful adhesive. And, you know, some people may say adhesives, you know, if you've tried one, you've tried them all. I think theirs is very exceptional. It's a nice lightweight formula. It doesn't get that really sticky, clumpy feeling. It does, and they give you specific instructions on how to care for your lashes so you can wear them more than once without throwing them away. You can get a good 10 usages out of each set of lashes. So it really is worth the investment, and they have great sales. They also give you these tiny little scissors so that you can snip and cut your lashes, which is a really important part of false lashes looking as natural as possible when you apply them. So House of Lashes, great company, another woman owned, and they also are supporters of things like you know, environmental consciousness and sustainability and things like that. And I always feel like when you're buying something, it's a power transaction, and you're really, you know, you're in charge of what your money goes to. So to do a little bit of research on a company and find out what they're about, and find out, you know, what their beliefs are, what their mission statements are, things like that, it's important, especially with all the things that we're finding out in the last few years about cosmetic companies and mica and mining and, you know, child labor and all those things. It's important. So if anybody has any comments on these items, please feel free to leave a comment, and I'd love to hear from people and see what's on your minds. If you have any recommendations, if you have any questions about the products that I showed, or the prices of anything, or where you can find them, obviously I'll link them below. But if you want to know about the shops where you can buy them near you, let me know. I will do my best, and I hope everybody has a great day and a great week. Take care.